maybe it's only in an alternative time.
It all comes down to this.
You can just feel how much tension is in the air here at WrestleMania. CM Punk. Could be nap time.
And this hold is getting tighter and
an excruciating hold here. But somehow Punk has found a way out.
CM Punk locked inside Hell in a Cell with the Fiend on the grandest stage of them all.
CM Punk and the Fiend facing off
down for the pin, and fends off the pinfall.
Yeah, this early, no chance.
Counter by CM Punk. And that hurt.
Really just laying it in.
This has to be such an uneasy feeling for Punk right now. He's usually trying to outthink his opponents.
Yeah, but how in the world do you outthink something that doesn't even think like a human? I think Punk's going to have to rely on his speed and technical abilities here if he even wants to remotely have a chance at beating the Fiend.
Well, according to my notes, CM Punk has in-ring experience against Bray Wyatt, but in reality, he's never seen this side of Bray.
Something else to note is that Punk's previous matches with Bray were tag team contests that included the rest of the Wyatt family.
Wow, so Punk's first ever singles match with Bray Wyatt is against the Fiend? I rarely bet against the best in the world, but this is a case where I just might.
And he counters. Clothesline.
CM Punk has to know now that this isn't just Bray anymore. The Fiend is making him realize that.
And Fiend gets cut off. Both of these men have had cult-like followings in the WWE locker room, but tonight is purely a one-on-one battle.
For a multitude of reasons, not the least of which is the gargantuan cell surrounding the ring. It's nearly impenetrable.
And neither man seems to welcome any allies at this point. The Fiend's transformation seems to have shed any vestiges of being a family leader. And with a match of this magnitude, I don't think Punk wants anyone at his side. Punk wants to prove he can overcome the Fiend without any help.
Right across the larynx.
Will this be enough? Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
I'm not surprised by that result. Could still be a ways to go here. Change of plans, a hit to the stomach. A DDT drives that head into the ground.
Spinning kick to the gut.
Boom! Connected fully with that one.
The reversal. What a counter. Oh, sister Abigail.
Going right into the pin attempt.
His opponent has to be absolutely frustrated right now.
Rains down an elbow in retaliation.
Something that should not get lost in all of this chaos. Punk really looking to drop the hammer.
Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Oof! Sent back with an elbow to the face.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Slam.
Punk looking to put an end to this living nightmare.
CM Punk looking dominant here. Oh my, here we go.
GTS.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
2. What a kick out at 2.
Somehow, some way, he's still in this one.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough. Picked up and being carried around now.
Putting the red dot on his opponent.
They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down, and stop right to the hand. And he's into the pin.
That's smart, taking the one to catch your breath.
Direct shot to the throat there. Swapping some big-time swings here. Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
All this heavy artillery is really adding up.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
The Fiend just keeps going, a blade hurricane of fists. No end in sight.
That shot ends things.
CM Punk completely dominant, and this will end things. GTS.
Outlook is bad for the Fiend.
And now going for the victory.
Is this it?
CM Punk beats the Fiend.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
I don't know how on earth Punk was able to do it, but he's standing victorious over the Fiend here tonight.
An honor to know him, to have worked.
Big-time tag team action underway here as CM Punk and AJ Lee take on The Miz and Maurice.
Yes, and we're about to find out just who is the true ultimate power couple here in WWE.
Well, there's only one it couple, and no offense, but it's not Punk and AJ. The camera loves Miz and Maurice, and Miz and Maurice know that nothing looks better on camera than beating two of the best in the world.
So ruthless. AJ Lee recently making her WWE return after a decade away. She spent that time becoming a best-selling author, a TV and movie producer, and getting herself back in the proper mental state to compete again. Seems to have worked as she instantly reinserted herself into the main event scene.
That has to eat at Maurice a bit. Don't get me wrong, Maurice has had some major matches since her retirement, but the vast majority of them have been at the side of her husband. I wonder if we see Maurice put a bit more effort to take command of this match tonight to prove that she can get back to the top of the women's division all by herself.
And since this is standard tag team rules, the men can fight the women and vice versa. How does that change up the strategy in this one? How does AJ's strategy when facing The Miz differ from her strategy facing Maurice? Or all the other combinations we could see in this tag match?
Honestly, these are all four high-level championship-caliber superstars. They've all done their homework, and none of them are going to hold back, no matter who's standing across the ring from them.
Don't get me wrong, AJ Lee is her own woman and can fight her own battles, but we've seen in the past that CM Punk will defend his family with every fiber of his being. The Miz, on the other hand, sometimes he makes his wife fight his battles. Hides behind his wife when the fight intensifies.
That's because Miz and Maurice are an equal unit. Why should the man always hold the door open? Or the ring ropes, for that matter?
You call it being equal? I just think Miz can be a chicken sometimes.
Backing her into that corner now.
Ooh, that'll kill you over. Blow to the breadbasket.
Now as the time to drop the hammer. Neckbreaker. The list of accolades for Punk and AJ may be a smidge longer. Their in-ring skills may be a smidge higher. But there's one aspect of this that the It couple has over their opponents tonight, and it's the most vital one: experience.
As much as it pains me to agree there, Wade, you're right. Miz and Maurice have stood in the ring against some of the top power couples in wrestling at some of the biggest PLEs in WWE history, including Royal Rumble and WrestleMania.
And for as long as Punk and AJ have known each other off-screen, they've only tagged together for a few brief matches on Raw. Training together is one thing, competing together is another. Punk and AJ are going to have to be fast learners tonight.
Running clothesline.
Maurice is mostly known today for her reality TV work, but it's easy to forget that she was one of the most dominant competitors of the Divas era.
That she was, Michael Cole. Maurice was the first woman to ever hold the Divas title on more than one occasion, and for the majority of the title's history, she was the longest reigning title holder at 211 days.
But that record was surpassed by the other woman in this match, AJ Lee. So not only is AJ Lee a better competitor in the ring, there it is, Punk and AJ get the win.